Welcome to New York, the city that sets the pace for the world. Here, skyscrapers reach the sky, the streets buzz with energy, and every corner holds a surprise that can change your day. Imagine a place where movie stories come to life, where cultures blend in an explosion of colors, sounds, and flavors. New York is a city that challenges you, inspires you, and makes you feel more alive than ever before. Have you ever pictured yourself walking through this metropolis that never sleeps, where anything is possible? Central Park, the oasis in the heart of Manhattan. If New York is the concrete jungle, then Central Park is the green heart of this vibrant city. Spanning more than 840 acres, the park offers a refuge for those seeking a moment of peace amidst the urban chaos. Picture yourself strolling along shaded paths, listening to the sound of birds, or simply lying on the grass in Sheep Meadow, one of the most famous picnic spots. During the summer, Central Park transforms into a stage for outdoor concerts and movie screenings, creating a magical atmosphere, especially at sunset. And what about the different seasons? In the fall, the park is covered in a palette of oranges and reds, making every walk a visually unforgettable experience. In the winter, Wollman Rink becomes one of the most iconic places for ice skating, surrounded by snow-covered skyscrapers. Have you ever imagined gliding over the ice while the city shines around you? Panoramic views, the city's best observation decks. When thinking about New York, it's impossible not to imagine the view from above. The city offers some of the most spectacular observation decks in the world, and the Empire State Building is one of them. Climbing to the top of this legendary building is almost like a trip through time. From up there, you can see iconic landmarks like the Statue of Liberty, Central Park, and even Times Square. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to look at the city from above, feeling the wind and gazing at the endless horizon? Another must-see is the One World Observatory at the One World Trade Center. This building was constructed where the Twin Towers once stood and offers a breathtaking 360-degree view of the city. At the top, you can see beyond New York's limits, even catching a glimpse of the ocean in the distance. It's a place that, beyond the view, carries a strong emotional weight. Looking for an even more romantic experience? The Brooklyn Bridge is one of the most photographed places in the world, and for good reason. Imagine walking across this engineering marvel, with the view of Lower Manhattan ahead of you. At night, when the city lights reflect on the East River, the bridge transforms into a magical, almost cinematic setting. Can you picture yourself crossing this bridge, with the river breeze accompanying you and the city glowing in the background? The High Line, an elevated park in the middle of the city. One of New York's most innovative urban projects is the High Line, an elevated railway line turned into a suspended park. Have you ever thought about walking among gardens and sculptures while admiring the city's skyline? The High Line stretches for over 2 kilometers between the Meatpacking District and Chelsea, passing by historic and modern buildings, as well as art galleries and restaurants. The most interesting thing about the High Line is how it blends nature and architecture. As you walk through the gardens, you can also observe public artworks and temporary exhibitions. In some areas, there are benches where you can sit and simply watch urban life pass below you, while being surrounded by flowers and trees. It's a unique way to experience the city from a completely new angle. Prospect Park and Green Neighborhoods, a local refuge. If you want to explore a quieter side of New York, Prospect Park in Brooklyn is the perfect choice. Created by the same designers of Central Park, Prospect Park offers vast green spaces, dense woodlands, and even a lake where you can paddle boat during the warmer months. Unlike Central Park, Prospect Park is more frequented by Brooklyn residents, which gives it a sense of authenticity and calm. Can you imagine relaxing in a place where you feel like part of the city's daily life, away from the crowds of tourists? Another must-see spot is Roosevelt Island, a small island in the East River that offers stunning views of Manhattan without the frantic pace of the city. The journey there is an adventure in itself. You can take a tram, which crosses the river with an incredible view of the skyscrapers. Picture yourself floating over the river, with the entire city below you, arriving at a tranquil island almost hidden from Manhattan's fast-paced rhythm. Inwood Hill Park, New York's hidden forest. For adventurers, Inwood Hill Park, at the northern tip of Manhattan, is a well-kept secret. This park houses the island's last natural forest and is perfect for those wanting to completely escape the urban environment without leaving the city. Here, you can hike along trails that wind through wooded hills and even find caves believed to have been inhabited by Native Americans centuries ago. As you stroll through Inwood Hill Park, it's almost impossible to believe you're still in New York. The feeling of being immersed in nature, with views of the Hudson River and the surrounding hills, makes this park a true hidden gem. Have you ever thought about exploring an urban forest, with the city in the distance but completely disconnected from the chaos? When it comes to choosing the best time to visit New York, each season offers something unique. In the fall, the city transforms into a vibrant display of colors. Picture yourself walking through Central Park or Prospect Park with leaves falling around you in shades of orange, yellow, and red. Beyond the natural beauty, the weather is perfect, cool and pleasant, without the heat of summer or the harsh cold of winter. Winter brings the magic of Christmas lights and the sparkle of decorated store windows. The city dresses up for the holiday season, and iconic events like the Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center and the ice skating rinks at Bryant Park or Central Park become must-see experiences. And of course, New Year's Eve in Times Square, where millions gather to watch the famous ball drop, is an unforgettable celebration. If you prefer warmer weather, spring is when the city literally blooms. Gardens and parks, like the Brooklyn Botanic Garden, become lush, and the milder temperatures are perfect for walking or biking around. And summer? Summer in New York is full of festivals, outdoor concerts, and cultural activities in the parks. Here's a tip. Don't miss the summer stage in Central Park, where free concerts take place in a lively and fun atmosphere. New York might seem intimidating at first, with its constant flow of people and intense traffic, but getting around the city is surprisingly easy. The New York City subway is one of the most extensive and accessible networks in the world. It runs 24 hours a day and can take you to almost any corner of the city. Can you imagine exploring different neighborhoods, like artistic Brooklyn or vibrant Chinatown, all within minutes? Another charming option is to take the ferry to cruise along the Hudson or East River. One of the most beautiful and peaceful routes is the ferry to Staten Island, where you can also get a spectacular view of the Statue of Liberty without spending a dime. It's also worth taking the Roosevelt Island tram, a unique experience offering incredible panoramic views of the city as you travel through the air. And if you prefer to explore the city at a slower pace, walking is one of the best ways to truly feel the energy of New York. Each neighborhood has its own personality, and strolling through the streets allows you to discover hidden cafes, independent art galleries, and quirky shops you might never find otherwise. Less touristy, but fascinating places. New York is world famous for its iconic attractions, but the city's true soul often reveals itself in its lesser-known corners. Want to escape the crowds? How about visiting Fort Tryon Park, a park perched on a hill in northern Manhattan with stunning views of the Hudson River? This park is home to the Cloisters, a medieval art museum that feels like it was transported straight from Europe. Another hidden gem is Governor's Island, a small island just a few minutes by ferry from Manhattan, offering wide green spaces, outdoor sculptures, and amazing views of the city skyline and the Statue of Liberty. During the summer, cultural events and festivals bring the island to life, but it's still far from the usual New York hustle and bustle. How about a more local experience in Brooklyn? Stroll through Red Hook, a waterfront neighborhood with an industrial and artistic vibe, featuring galleries, trendy bars, and an impressive view of the Statue of Liberty without the crowds. Here, you can try the traditional Steve's authentic key lime pies, a local treat that few tourists know about. If you love history and mystery, visit Greenwood Cemetery, also in Brooklyn. More than just a cemetery, this site is a historical and cultural landmark with impressive mausoleums and trails that lead you through landscapes that feel straight out of a Gothic film. Many historical figures are buried here, and the view from the hilltops offers a different and fascinating perspective of the city. New York City is a place where every corner offers a new culinary experience. Let's explore some of the iconic foods and diverse flavors that make up this incredible food scene. Bagel with cream cheese and smoked salmon. Imagine starting your day with a warm bagel, topped with a generous layer of cream cheese and finished with slices of smoked salmon. This combination is a tradition at bakeries in the Upper West Side and an authentic way to enjoy a New York breakfast. Hot dog. The hot dog carts scattered throughout Manhattan are a must-stop for anyone wanting to try the classic New York fast food. With juicy sausages and simple toppings like ketchup and mustard, the hot dog is perfect for a quick meal while exploring the city. New York-style pizza. A slice of pizza in New York is more than just food. It's an experience. With its thin crust, crispy edge, and generous amount of cheese, New York-style pizza is both convenient and delicious. It can be enjoyed anywhere, even while walking through Times Square. Indian curry, Chinese dumplings, and Mexican tacos. In multicultural neighborhoods like Jackson Heights, the variety of international dishes is impressive. In a single stroll, you can try aromatic curry, delicate dumplings, and flavorful tacos, all prepared authentically by immigrants who brought their culinary traditions with them. Lobster roll at Chelsea Market. Chelsea Market is a food lover's paradise where you can enjoy a fresh lobster roll, packed with chunks of succulent lobster in a soft bun. The market is known for its variety of stalls offering everything from fresh seafood to artisanal sweets. Desserts, cheesecake and cronut. If you love sweets, New York also has irresistible desserts. The creamy cheesecake from Junior's is a local classic, while the cronut from Dominique Ansel Bakery, a fusion of croissant and donut, has become an international sensation, drawing lines of tourists. Each of these dishes is a testament to New York's culinary diversity, where flavors from around the world come together to create an unforgettable food experience. Michelin-starred dinners. For those seeking a more sophisticated experience, New York offers world-renowned restaurants like 11 Madison Park. With carefully crafted dishes and an elegant atmosphere, these restaurants provide a high-end dining experience. Nothing reflects the cultural diversity of New York better than its neighborhoods, each with its own identity and history, inviting you to explore different worlds within one city. In Harlem, for instance, you'll find the birthplace of jazz, where legends like Duke Ellington and Billie Holiday once performed. Even today, the neighborhood pulses with the sound of music, especially at the historic Apollo Theater. Picture yourself on a jazz night, immersed in the notes that have made this neighborhood a cultural landmark. A short walk away, we reach Brooklyn, where urban art comes to life in impressive murals and independent studios. Want an example? The neighborhood of Williamsburg is the heart of an alternative cultural scene, with art galleries, vintage thrift stores, and bars featuring live music. Here, you can feel creativity flowing as if the city breathes art at every corner. Manhattan, the iconic center of New York, carries an incredible wealth of history and culture. There, you can visit the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, home to some of the most important contemporary artworks in the world, or the Metropolitan Museum of Art, where you can journey through ancient civilizations, from Greek sculptures to medieval armor. Did you know that Central Park, this vast green oasis, was designed in the 19th century to be a refuge from the chaotic city? It has been the setting for countless movies, but more than that, it's a meeting point for locals and visitors alike, where you can jog, bike, or even have a picnic under the sun. Can you imagine watching a free Shakespeare in the Park performance, a classic New York experience, as the sunset paints the sky orange? And how could we not mention the Statue of Liberty? This gift from France in 1886 became a symbol of freedom and hope for millions of immigrants arriving in the United States in search of a new life. Just a few minutes by ferry, Ellis Island, which served as the entry point for over 12 million immigrants, houses a museum with touching stories that showcase how diversity shaped New York. Did you know that the New York City subway is the oldest and one of the most complex in the United States? Opened in 1904, the system operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and has become a vital part of the lives of millions of New Yorkers. In total, there are over 400 stations spread across more than 1,000 kilometers of tracks. What makes this subway even more intriguing is the number of stories and urban legends that surround it. Some say there are abandoned stations hidden beneath the city, like the iconic City Hall station, with its Beaux-Arts architecture and impressive arches. This decommissioned station is so beautiful it looks like something out of an old movie. Have you ever imagined exploring New York's underground secrets? New York is more than just a city. It's a destination that engages all your senses and makes you feel like you're at the center of the world. From the grandeur of its skyscrapers to the peaceful parks and the vibrant cultural mosaic to the hidden secrets on every corner, this metropolis has something for everyone. Have you ever imagined yourself exploring each of these places? Walking through the bustling streets, smelling fresh pizza, wandering through the halls of iconic museums, or admiring the sunset as you cross the Brooklyn Bridge. No matter your travel style, from shopping on Fifth Avenue to leisurely strolling through parks or discovering lesser-known spots, New York offers unique and unforgettable experiences. So, what are you waiting for? The city that never sleeps is ready to welcome you with all its energy, diversity, and charm. It's time to turn your dream into reality and create unforgettable memories in the most vibrant city in the world. New York is waiting for you. Did you enjoy this journey? Let us know in the comments which place you'd most like to visit. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing itineraries like this one. See you on the next adventure.